Hello and welcome to My Hero Academia Prime Time, a My Hero Academia Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I'm Asher and I'm the Dungeon Master. Unfortunately, this episode has a lot of combat, and because we are not quite set up for a video recording of these battle maps, we are just audio right now. It is a 3-hour session about my players' combat as they go through the UA's first hero course practical training. There will be a little bit at the end where I will come back and explain the ending of what happened during the combats. If you fully want to bypass that, you can go ahead and wait for our episode 4, and that will give you a short rundown of what has happened, but mainly the story will just continue to progress. Also, in the 4th episode, we do get our images working for the first time, so I hope that y'all come and join us. I know I've said a lot, and I know that y'all are probably just waiting to get into this podcast. I hope y'all have a wonderful time, and please roll with style. I'll see y'all later. All right. Any final questions, comments, concerns, cries of outrage, disagreements with your DM that needs to be taken to therapy rather than to me?
You said, don't communicate with me, get a therapist.
I'm not the problem. Why would I
think
be
that
the problem?
Daigo Kai should be sent to therapy.
Daigo Kai?
Yes, Daigo Kai.
Oh, most definitely.
I know nothing about him. I just chose a random student.
He's just a little tired. He's just a little tired. Nothing that bad. No.
Hold on, I gotta grab something real quick.
All right.
I realize I can move the map so it's center of my screen. I'm saved.
All right. Go. Do that.
I love that I can't see the name of Aizawa's tokens. Just hover over it and it's just a square.
Yeah, I have to personally do that.
Ah.
There you go. See, now.
Now I have
now
names
it's
with faces, and I'm so happy.
I mean, if you watch the first two, or the first episode, the second episode hasn't been released yet. Shh. There's 2 Daigo Kais. No! On the map, I forgot to fix that.
Isn't that one
You know-
Kai and that? Who's that? Who's this?
That's Kotsu. That's Kotsu Shota.
I was like,
Kotsu
I know
and
this
Akari
one's
look
Kai.
like-
I had a conversation with him last.
I don't know why his token name. Oh, his token name isn't. No, it's not Riku Yanagi. It's Kotsu Shota.
I realize my token's face is too big. I think it's also because I didn't put her shoulders in.
Yeah, you don't really have scale for how big her face is until you put more into it.
No, I do have scale. I'm looking at the other ones right now.
Fair enough. Know how you can tell that she's traumatized? She's got purple hair. Kidding.
I thought you were about to say she doesn't have shoulders, and I'm like, that would explain it.
You know what?
Okay.
The most traumatizing thing was being born having no arms.
Could not
You
relate.
have arms but no
He does
shoulders,
have-
so you're just eternally T-posing.
I did the color hair purple because I'm like, I'm gonna do something fun, but she doesn't actually have purple hair. She actually has black hair, but it's just a choice.
Just purple. It's the purple look that is on
Yeah.
the black hair.
It's the under. Like, if you look at Yumiko's hair, like, the undertone is, like, bluish purple, but, like, it reads as black.
Mm-hmm. Whenever we describe her in the book, it's black.
Mhm.
But
It's like how in Kiki's
Like-
delivery service, her dress isn't actually black. It's just a dark bluish hue. If any of you
Yeah.
have seen the movie.
I've
It's like
watched
how
someone
the reason-
watch it.
You've
like
watched
how the reason that
someone...
Super
Someone
Saiyan-
watch it.
This is a lot dumber of an explanation. It's like how the Super Saiyan form has blonde hair because the guy who was drawing the original manga was lazy and didn't want to draw in black hair.
That's so real.
Real.
That is the reason. So he was very lazy.
All right. If we have no more questions or statements or anything else, let's get started. We good?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Wonderful. Welcome, listeners, to Poor Rolls with Style. I am the Dungeon Master, not so humble. I am Asher. Today I have my three lovely players. We have Jensen. We have Kat. And we have Paige, all
Hello.
playing their respective characters in the third episode of My Hero Academia, Primetime. All right. So, where did we last leave off? Who wants to take a stab at that?
Paige?
Mm-hmm. This is what I get for taking session notes.
I did it last time.
Session 2. Oh, what did we do? Oh, this was when
We
we
had a
took a
study
test
session.
to see if we'd get expelled.
I would do that too.
Correct.
So Aizawa challenges. He gets all the students out into the courtyard or whatever, and he's like, if you don't pass these tests, that's exactly how he sounds. If you don't pass these tests, you're gonna be expelled.
What do you mean it's like from?
If you don't pass these tests, you're going to be expelled. If you couldn't
It's gonna
see,
be
I
a
was
good
doing
time.
the appropriate hand motions because they're required every time you do that voice. And nobody got expelled. 2 students were threatened with expulsion, but they did not get expelled. Afterwards, there was some training by the various characters. And then there was a study session where things happened. I don't know if you want specific details, because the problem is I can either be like 100% vague, or I can give you like a play-by-play. Unfortunately, I do not know what moderation is.
You give as much as you want.
Mm-hmm. I'm content to know, though, that I am essentially the reason we have session notes at all.
Paige.
Mr. No
I want
Notes?
to remind you that I can recite all the notes that happened.
Well, that is true. But also, do you have pictures? Do you have links? I don't think so. I have a kinetic experience with my notes, okay?
And I have a memory of an ancient Greek storyteller. Fight me.
Mm-hmm.
I even changed the details of every retelling just to make it happen.
I see, the thing is, I can just lie, and no one will know. That's the vibe you're giving. There is no truth when we all have ADHD.
You say it like a joke, but that's true.
That is so true.
You're trying to like make a point, and it's not working.
Should be called ADHD with style.
ADHD was
With
tough.
ADHD, I'll just do whatever I want.
The D in Dungeons and Dragons stands for attention deficit.
It's AD&D, not Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. It's ADHD Dungeons and Dragons.
Exactly.
We should probably get started with this.
ADHD and D.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sorry.
Just
I'm getting
goof it
distracted.
off.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to fill in after that little training? Or are we content where we are and ready to dive in?
I
I
am
feel like we should
content.
just let them figure out what happened at the end of the session with Paige's character.
Yeah.
That
If you
is
really
like,
want to know,
for those who
Like,
are
it's like the best part. If you really want to know, you should go watch the last video. And get
Wow.
Nudge, nudge. Go
out there
watch
with
it.
the excellent marketing strategies.
which in fact you can see as it pops up on the screen right now. There you go, future
posted it?
Asher. I got you. No, I did not. The episodes are going to be a week ahead of it. So next, we're posting this week episode 2 and next week episode 3. But our viewers don't know that until now. So it doesn't really matter.
That's
We're
why
Yeah.
you should hop over to Twitch and see us live.
Hey,
One day.
look at that.
One day we'll be in Twitch.
One day when things stop screwing up, we'll be on Twitch properly. All right. So let's jump right in. As your teacher, your heroics teacher specifically, let me pull up his name because I definitely didn't forget. Steeljaw. Steeljaw takes you all out to the heroics training area where all of your characters wear their hero outfits for the very first time. Everyone roll me 1d20 right now to just see who's going to describe their character.
Oh, great.
That's great. I feel like I need to get a nat 1 to sort of balance this out, just so we can have the
Please
full
do.
spectrum.
It'd be so funny.
And you know, with my luck, oh, that's not terrible. When it actually matters, it will be a 1.
So, after a very clear natural 20 to choose to talk about his character first,
Oh God.
why don't you go and tell us what is Miguel Hikari wearing for his hero outfit? Go ahead, give us a description.
What Miguel Hikari is wearing is similar to, I think, Hiroshima's hero outfit, which I'll actually pull up and throw on the Discord for y'all. The main differences would be that he is wearing Converse. He's wearing just old high top Converse that are his personals, and he has climbing cloth on his hands.
Solid. Awesome.
He also doesn't have the weird thing that he has.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah. You watch as whenever you are coming out, you see Ferryn walk out, and he seems to be in like a monk style gi outfit, and he looks over at you and goes, "Wow, that's so cool! Oh, I love your hero outfit."
Same to you, bud. This is awesome.
Oh, thanks. It's simple. I prefer to be like loose and free so I can like avoid attacks and all that stuff. And monk outfits always seem interesting. So, yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Thank you. And as y'all talk, Yumiko, you step out of the locker room in your hero outfit. Go ahead and describe your character's hero outfit a little bit.
So, Yumiko's hero outfit is a combination of my laziness and her laziness, in the sense that she does not want to be here, but she will be practical if she is here. And so I think that her hero outfit is just sort of like athletic, like compression top type deal. And then her pants are sort of, the thing about all of Yumiko's clothing is it all has to be elastic, because when she goes from a flat 5-foot little girl to like a 6-foot crocodile, you kind of need an elastic waistband or else you are pantsless. So she has some black sort of cargo-esque shorts that like come down to her shins. She's really rocking that big jorts look, even though it's probably like 50 years out of style. And she has lots of pockets. She's got, I think Yumiko's the type of person to be like, I want a little bit of impractical Kingdom Hearts-esque useless belts. So she's got a bit of a tech wear sort of look going on, and big pockets to stuff snacks in. And that's about her vibe. It's all black because she is dark in her soul, and she thinks she is the edgiest, most tragic person in the universe. The only pop of color is, of course, her red noise-canceling headphones, which actually got an upgrade from the hero course. Not the hero course. What's it called? Listen, I know
support
all the words.
Course.
Yeah, the support course. And they are just a little bit bigger, just so they fit her better when she is in her croc form. And that's about it.
Nice. Awesome. As you walk out, are you going to try and avoid people? Or are you neutral?
Yumiko is walking out, and she's doing that classic little, like, anime I hate being here slouch, like, Shikamaru style, probably a little bit Bakugo-ish, and she's just sort of, like, she's giving off her tiny little angry energy, and she's probably avoiding people, unless someone who's rambunctious and energetic, and maybe a little bit annoying, and possibly a monkey, is going up and annoying her.
Yeah. Well, thankfully for her, the monkey is busy as he's talking to another person in very minimalist clothing.
Ooh.
Yeah. You go and find your way to the edge of the crowd that's waiting to head over to the hero course training facilities. And we're going to move over to Renata. Renata, tell us a little bit about your hero outfit.
So, her hero outfit consists of a black Under Armour type shirt that is long sleeves and somewhat of a turtleneck. Her pants are flexible cargo pants, and their color is vermilion. She's about with two pouches attached, and she'll, like, one is first aid, and the other one has little, like, trinkets. She has flat-fitted boots that go to her mid-shin, and also vermilion colored, like, hood and mask combo that is detachable.
Mm-hmm.
And she changes her hairstyle for this too. She braids all her hair back, which her hair is down to the floor. It's pretty long. And she just attaches a little ball-and chain to the end.
Nice. Okay. As you come out, you hear a loud, like, as another girl is heading out behind you, and you glance back behind you and you see, like, this huge black plated armor walking behind you with these red cracks, like red fake cracks cutting through the armor, glowing. And as you slowly make your way up, looking at this very dark and mostly intimidating armor, you see your friend Baisho Ikari walking up and just like, oh, they did this armor really nice.
She's just gonna look at her. She's gonna be like, why? Why so big?
Well, seeing that if I can intimidate the opponents or the villains, they will attack me, I feel like that would be a bit better for me whenever I'm charging directly at them to use my quirk.
You're just gonna
And
face palm and just. Never mind. It. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
it also comes with really nice helmet. And you watch as she pulls out from the side of her pocket a small mask, and she just flicks it forward, and it goes and slowly unfolds into this black horned helmet. It looks really cool, and it goes insanely well with my makeup. And you see as she has touched up her makeup a bit, and her wings curl very far back towards her ears, almost as if it's closer to face paint, but it's extremely stylish. And she smiles and says, "Well, I hope that we get paired together."
That is the most preferable thing.
Yes, very much so. And we are going to pan out as you all get on a bus with Steeljaw, and all make your ways down to the heroics training area. As y'all get there, there is a huge wall focusing off this section, and that's where the bus stops. He stands, Steeljaw, in his hero outfit, stands up and goes, "All right. It is time for your first hero exam. I've hidden the training area, and we will be doing a well-known training exercise, a 2v2, heroes versus villain. And each hero and villain pair will be randomly selected. You will all go in your own time, and the villains will go to hide a bomb. If the bomb is not found or touched by the heroes within 10 minutes of the encounter beginning, then the villains win. If the heroes get captured by the villains also win. So, the heroes are at a disadvantage, of course. Now, we shall randomly decide, and he pulls out a hat. We shall randomly decide who is going to be on whose team. And I would love all of you to roll me 1d20.
I am wasting all my high rolls on things that don't matter.
Love it.
3. I got a 3.
All right. We are going to start with Yumiko. Yumiko.
Yeah.
You are going to be paired up. I'm going to move your characters on the map next to each other. So, you will be paired up with Yutaka Ono.
I see.
Miguel, you will be paired up with Aaron Adams, the American exchange student.
Let's go, American boys.
Renata, you will be paired up with you will be paired up with Beru Ito.
Hey,
Oh my gosh, the freak!
hey, I know that guy.
Sorry, what?
Paige said the freak. I said, hey, I know that guy.
And the rest of the pairs are going to go like so. And I'm going to list them off. Baisho Ikari will be with Shisekai Yutakana. Mai Senshi will be paired off with Lee Hyung. Milo Amato will be with Jinmei Oshicho. Makeji Damashi Templar will be with Ferryn. Hajime Sosei will be with Kotsu Shota. Mika Ashido will be with Yura Hayashi. And Daigo Kai will be with Asahi Hikaru. These will be our pairings. Now, I need everyone to also roll me 1d2.
Sorry, I'm not getting paired up on.
I got a 1.
That too.
Love it. All right. So, our 2s will be villains. Our 1s will be heroes. And
Oh.
the rest of the pairings will go like this. There we go. All right. Now, last roll for each of you. I need you to roll. First, we're going to start with our hero. I need you to roll me 1d5. Very strange dice, I know, but
I got a 5.
great. You will be going up against Kotu Shota and Hajime Sosei. Yumiko, go ahead and roll 1d5. Or 1d4, actually. Good,
Oh.
doesn't matter. It works anyways. You'll be going against Milo Amato and Jinmei Shincho. Miguel, roll me 1d3. Lovely, you already knew it. You'll be going against Mai Shinichi and Lee Hyung Sung.
Man, I don't know if either of their quirks. It's pretty fun.
The problem with this game is I can't metagame and know things from the anime because they're all Asher's OCs.
Asher, how did you
Exactly.
roll me a D2?
Sorry, that was for me. I didn't realize that it was next to you.
Why did you
We're
roll
gonna
me a
fight
D2?
this. Let's go.
All right.
Also, Paige, you can metagame. You're just not good at it. I'm kidding.
You just don't know what you're metagaming for.
You just don't have the memory to remember whose quirk does what.
That is so true.
Or maybe-
I refuse to
Maybe you
learn
should write down the notes.
See, the
They are
conflict
in
between
the
me and
notes.
Paige is that I am memory, she is notes.
Mm-hmm.
I have full faith in my brain.
The fact that you have full faith in your brain,
I
given
really shouldn't.
your track record,
He's on mute.
is
I was
bold.
on mute.
Rip.
What track record are you talking about? My school track record? Guess what? I've passed college with all B's so far.
Ugh.
And that's with no studying. My methods are being affirmed currently. I am not learning good habits right now.
Mm.
Alright, so it's
All
deathmatch
right.
time?
It is.
Is there a
need-
map for this?
There will be. I just need to.
Yay! New map! Sorry.
No, but is there a map for this?
Some-
There is. You think I should spend this long without having a map? He's not
All
I
right.
mean,
me.
there wasn't when we did the training stuff.
There
yes,
was.
but that was also
Oh, wait, no,
because
training
it
stuff.
wasn't as important. So let me activate the new map. And we are only going to put on... Tell me when you can see the scene. Can y'all see it?
No, you can't see it.
Apparently, no. Now I
Oh,
can.
I
Yes,
can see it now. I
Oh.
can see it.
Man,
Oh,
the black
gosh.
lines really... Just the straight up black lines of void.
Yes. So, thankfully, because of Foundry Feet, I now have shadows.
It's gonna take me a while to get used to that.
Yes. Renata Vesta, I'm going to ask for you to give me just a few seconds to hide a BOMB on your map.
Oh. Okay.
And then after that, we can jump back to you talking with Baru Ito and making plans.
Paige, I can't spell. What's a BOMB? Is it a
Womb?
rock?
Womb?
Oh, it's a
That's my
womb. I
line.
know about those. My mom talked about that.
Yeah. No, I think that's where you grow the baby. The womb?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Y'all are insane.
See, it's this insane hater energy. It's this insane hater energy.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
That's
No,
all I
please,
have to
Paige.
say.
Paige, I want to
You
know where
know
you're
what
going
you're
with this.
doing.
All right. Let me see if this will place as a token.
It probably will.
I could just
No,
see
same.
Asher's
Yeah, you can
mouse.
see
Just
you can see his mouth moving around.
I'm not doing anything. Oh,
I'm
I
not doing
Even
moving
anything.
says that they're
something.
lying.
Yeah, Asher is the most convincing person when he's doing something he's not supposed to. It's just, I'm doing nothing.
Nothing.
What do you
like still looking at my map.
mean?
You probably should have placed it before.
Well, it has to be different for each person.
But you could always
Well,
reload the map.
Asher,
Yeah, that's
do you
fair.
remember Paige and I are since Paige and I are villains, it doesn't have to be different because we get to decide.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll have to start planning now.
Well, we're not working
Alright.
together, so I'm not planning with her.
All
I
right.
feel like planning in your mind,
for
and she plans in her mind.
for our people, this is what it's going to look like. It is going to be a set of because
An arm,
armor.
armor. Okay.
Yes. We're going to.
Can we get like a copy of the token out so we know what it looks like?
Yeah, I'll put it at the entrance. Also, for the two of you that don't have like visual, don't have a token on, what layer do you see on?
I can see the character tokens, I can see the armor, I can see the map, I can see the black lines of void where I can't see past like what their field of views are blocked by.
Wonderful. So that means that you can only see what she can see. All right. I have officially placed it. I'm going to, not toggle combat state. I'm going to add a status effect to it.
You do that, Asher. Add that status effect.
There we go.
It's a positive affirmation.
All right, great. As you and Beru Ito are waiting, do you say anything about strategy you're planning to him?
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, "What's your quirk again?"
Me? Yeah. Yeah. My quirk is basically I hit stuff, and until it hurts me more than I hurt it, I don't get hurt. And this bird counts. And you see him like grab a bird off of the top of his head and like bring up a finger so the bird can sit on it. Brings it forward towards you.
What? She's just like, okay.
Basically, I hit stuff really hard, and it's hard to hit me back.
The quirk is math.
Is this... Wait. Is he test dummy? Or is that something
No,
No.
he's not test dummy.
Okay, good, because I was like,
Test dummy's just hard to hurt, not hard to hit.
okay, because I got. He sounds so similar.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm sorry. She's
No,
just
you're
like,
good.
she's just nodding. It's like, okay. I create stuff, and also can enchant the stuff I create. So, yeah.
That's
Are you gonna attack?
pretty good.
Or are you gonna defend?
That's pretty good. Cool.
Do you know anything about the people that we're paired up against?
No, not at all.
Do you know what their quirks are?
Also, no. I know that the girl with the pink hair, she makes potions. I think that
Potions.
might be her quirk. She just kind of like shoots liquid out of her fingers. I don't really know.
But just don't get hit by her. Because we don't know what happens.
Agreed. Yes. As long as we keep avoiding, we should be fine.
Yep.
And over the intercom, you hear Steeljaw say, "All right, you're ready to begin. The timer starts now." And we are actually going to jump into a combat initiative. So, I would love for you to roll initiative in just a second once I add all of the tokens to that. There we go. Yeah, go ahead and do you know where the combat encounters section is?
What?
Do you know where the
Far
combat
side, there's a combat
encounters
encounters
is?
thing.
On the right side, it should be two swords crossing each other.
Oh, okay. I found it.
Yes. Go ahead and roll initiative for me. Can you do that? Or am
Yeah.
I only allowed to do that? Great. So click
Yeah.
roll initiative for me.
Add by modifier, right? It is roll.
Why does the game tell us when the game master privately rolls their dice?
To make us feel
Nope.
afraid.
Don't worry about it.
Affecting everything.
I'm rolling for nothing. In fact, there's no reason
You rolled
to
3
be
times.
concerned. There's no war in Bossing Say.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
Beru
I'm
is
creeped
going
out
to
now.
go. Well, I would say don't be concerned, but healthy fear. Anyways, Beru is going to move, since he did not get any specific instructions, 10, 15, 20, 30. He's going to just walk, he's going to walk there. And that's going to be his turn. Renata, you are up.
Okay. Ooh. So the squares are 5, right?
Yes. You can click and drag your character to measure distance.
Just gonna like linger behind just in case anything happens. She's gonna like be in pairs.
Great.
She's gonna move right there. Oh, the shadows move.
They do.
Yes, the shadows do.
Oh my gosh.
You can hear how proud Asher is about that.
I'm so happy about that.
Let's see.
You do have your
Well,
action still, and your bonus action
trying-
if you want to create something.
He's not gonna create anything yet. Wait. You might regret that. And
I mean,
She's
it
gonna
is a
create
use of your quirk. That's the
And-
biggest risk there.
yeah, it is a use of my quirk, but also if we get jump scared.
Mm-hmm. You might be a little unprotected there.
You know what? She's not gonna create anything yet. She's not gonna create anything yet. She's just gonna move forward and be like,
Okay.
Beru, you're taking lead. I'll give you support if you need support, and I can also get us out of any situation if we need to get out of any situation. Okay?
Okay.
It just clicked in turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
One second. I'm just writing a few things down so that I can speed combat up.
Oh no. He's writing
Great.
something down.
Strange and magical things happen for 2 turns. It's Beru's turn. He's going to go 5, 10, 15. Open this door. 30, 25. He's got 5 more feet. That's going to be his movement. He's going to say, I'm going to check in here. You can either check the next place or look around for something. He's actually going to dash and just keep going. He's not seeing anything, and that's going to be his turn. It's all clear in here.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next one.
Okay.
Ooh. Go right there. Okay. She's just looking in the dumpster because it's right beside her.
Yeah. Great.
I
Roll
don't.
me a investigation check.
Where do I roll at?
You would have to go back to the text chat, or enter message
Okay.
should be just at the bottom.
Technology, me figuring stuff out is great.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
You said investigation?
Yes, investigation. What was it?
2.
It's a hot, stinky pile of garbage. They did not go cheap on these dumpsters. They actually
They
waste.
said, let's do real stuff.
Yes.
He's just gonna be like, there's nothing in the dumpsters. Don't check in the dumpsters. They don't smell good.
Huh. Okay.
That's all she's gonna do right now.
Great.
She's
Strange
still
magical things.
trying.
She's still trying what?
She's still trying to figure out they're sweeping one half of the room, they go into the other half of the room. You know.
Yeah. Beru is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to let you go there, and is going to dash this way. And that's going to be his turn.
He checked down here.
Okay.
He's gonna go forward,
Okay.
and because there's a lot of obstacles around. Ooh, what do I want to do? There's 2 people hiding, right? That's insane.
There are 2 people on the battlefield.
Fighting us.
Yes.
She is. Hang on. Not gonna do that. Okay. She's not gonna do anything yet. There's no sign of movement. Yeah, she's not gonna do anything yet. That's all she's gonna do right now.
Great. Back to Bearer. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's just going to keep dashing and going fast. That's going to be his turn. You watch as he's moving quickly, but he's doing a quicker scan rather than a deep investigation.
Okay. She's gonna move down here. Ooh. It was only 20 feet. She's gonna move here.
Can you see doors, by the way?
No. Is there doors there?
There are doors there. So I don't know why you can't see them.
Wait, hang on.
Go back. Yeah. Yeah, so you can't open that door.
Okay.
just see in and do stuff like that.
Yeah, she
Just want to make
through
sure
the
that you
door.
could do that.
I didn't realize. 20.
Yes, doors have to be manually opened, and you have to be right next to them to access them.
Okay.
Or maybe not.
You know what?
But
She's
you have to be
actually
close to them.
gonna go. She's gonna go in. Open the door. Go in. No, instead of going
Okay.
past it, she goes in.
Okay.
Is looking around to see if she sees any sign of bomb. Whatever it is.
Yeah. Make me a. Are you just looking for a bomb or just stuff in general?
Any sign of where the villains in this scenario would be?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation.
I got an 8.
Well, you don't see
This-
anything that would specifically stand out as useful in this room. You do find out that this is an elevator, though.
Can this go up and down?
Yes, it can.
How do I activate the elevator? Or can she just activate
You would
the
just
elevator?
have to tell me, and then I have to figure out how to move you to a different floor.
Oh my god, wait. This is multiple stories?
Yes, there are stairs here. This is a 3-story.
Oh my gosh. He's going to the next floor.
Asher, you did not make that clear
Great.
from the beginning.
Sorry,
You did
yeah,
not make that
was
clear.
that was totally my fault.
Because I would have said, be like, you check the first floor, I'll check the second floor.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That is my fault.
Or do the first. Oh. Wasted so much time.
Strike him with lightning. for
Not
his
really.
crime.
That was like it was about 30 seconds.
Pedro, that's fun. They were staying there staring at that just 3-story building. There's only one floor.
Yeah, there's only one accessible. No, so sorry. Let me back up. We'll do a quick rewind here. Describe. You walk in through the doors and see a huge construction that is still being built. This seems to be just a testing building where clearly none of the machines are actually working, but it's built to look like a construction is happening, like a life construction.
So, is there no walls of the building yet?
No.
Like around the building?
You saw
Like, is
more on the second floor, not on the first,
Like,
which
I'm
is
just
where
trying to
you
ask,
currently are at.
Is there walls, like, separating the outside from the inside? Or no?
Not on the first floor, but on the second floor of the area.
Okay. Anything for the third floor?
From the third floor, you do not see much.
No, like, when we were standing outside, were there walls separating from the outside or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay, thank you. That's all I needed.
Yeah. You have 5 more feet of movement.
I do.
Yes. I would not recommend leaving through that door.
I'll go through that door.
No, the door that would drop you off of the second
Oh,
floor.
this door. Go through that door.
Yeah.
She
It's an
can't.
actual construction elevator.
Man, can
You
she
could just
actually do
plummet.
that? Did she get out of the elevator?
That will be her
Or no?
max movement.
She can't get out. Okay, she's just stuck in the
No.
doorway.
So
She's stuck
that
in the
is
elevator, y'all.
turn. How is she approaching this second? Like,
What?
how is she approaching this second floor? Give me an energy. Is she going stealthy? Is she going quick? Is she being thorough?
I want to say thorough and stealthy, if that's possible.
Mhm. If you had to choose one,
Stealthy.
okay. Roll me a stealth check.
I swear this better be high.
We move over, and the new tech doesn't like you.
Yes. 19.
Wonderful.
After the new tech heard about how she was doing on roll 20 and then got mad.
Yeah. Great. Nothing happens. Bearer's turn.
Oh gosh.
He is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then going to go 35, 40, 45, not see anything. 55, 60. And that's going to be his turn. Renata, you are up.
Okay. She's gonna move out of the oh gosh. Out.
Mm-hmm.
Two. Did she move over the table?
I'm going to say no on this. Unless you want to
Okay.
spend 10 feet of movement to go over.
Oh, she just goes around it.
Great. You have, 10 more feet of movement left.
Okay. It's just like going and just looking around the corners.
Mm-hmm. You do still have an action left. Is there anything you would like to do?
There's nothing she can do that would help her.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean-
technically, hang on. There technically is. She's
We
gonna
have
create.
dash, dodge, hide actions.
My friend just texted me, and it came up on my computer and my phone, and I was freaking out. Anyway,
Yeah.
she's gonna create rollerblades, and that gives her an extra 10 feet of movement.
Great. You got 10 more feet of
That's it.
movement.
And I need to log that. One, two. She's just gonna move further.
Mhm.
That's all she does.
Great. You're being careful and stealthy, so do you want to be either more careful or more stealthy? That'll determine whether you roll a perception check at the end of this round or a stealth check.
She's gonna continue being stealthy.
Great. Roll me a stealth check.
$17.
Awesome. Great. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is her turn.
Wonderful. Change your magical things. And we are actually going to take a character out of invisibility as you turn around and you see step out of the in a full bones. It seems to have like a bone like helmet and a metallic arm. Reaches out to go and attack you.
Mm-hmm.
As Kotsu Shoda, who was hiding in the, is going to make a unarmed attack on you. That's going to be a 17 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Great. I mean, not great. Absolutely.
Wait, could she dodge? Is there any chance she could dodge before that hits? She's wearing rollerblades.
No, I'm going
no?
to say no.
Oh.
Actually, you did not technically take your action. So
Yeah.
I will let you retcon this once and say that you took a dodge action.
She got rollerblades.
Yes.
She
I don't think
dodges.
rollerblades will be that safe. He's going to roll this again, and if this is lower, then we'll take the lower of the two as he's making this attack at disadvantage. Unfortunately, he rolls an 18 instead of a 17. So a 17 still hits.
Mm.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you watch him pull back and immediately swing and go, "Please surrender, hero!" and makes
She just
a
gets clocked
attack
in the
at you.
face, and
Yes.
she just gets clocked in the face, and because she's wearing rollerblades, she just slips on the floor. She should not be wearing those rollerblades, but she's wearing them.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
That is going to be his turn. Top of the turn. We're going to go to our friend Baru Ito downstairs. And he's going to roll a perception check to see if he hears the combat.
I want him to fail a perception because it'd be so funny afterwards.
His perception is a +0. It's a flat d20. He's not going to pick that up. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20,
I don't even know
25,
He's
35,
checking for a bomb.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, he's now moved. As his turn. Renata, you are up.
Uh-huh.
You hear someone coming up the steps.
Okay, wait. Who's coming up this? Shoot. Pink is going to create a flashbang, which is 5 creation points,
Okay.
and she's going to throw it. No tell.
What's the radius of a flashbang, might I ask?
30. Like, she's gonna run away. She's gonna, like, make a dash and create it and then throw it. But she can
So
get
it
out of
is-
the rain.
It's an action to throw a grenade, and a bonus action to create a grenade.
But there's no. I haven't done my movement yet.
Yes, if you move out of his melee attack range, he will get an attack of opportunity on you.
What if I throw it and I don't move?
What's the radius of a flashbang?
30. 30 feet, right?
I meant the AoE. Yes, that technically is the range. That's my bad. The AoE, I'm going to look that up. Of a flashbang.
If it's not gonna be the flashbang, she's gonna create a shield. She's not taking another hit.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she wants to stab someone while training. Technically. Yeah.
I mean, you are reminded before y'all went in about recovery.
Oh, does she want to stab someone?
She can absolutely go for the shank.
She could.
Let me see.
I'm just saying, Kat, for a hero, you sounded very excited for the shanking option.
Number 1 hero loves the shank.
It is a 20-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 20-foot radius for a flashbang.
Yeah.
Which would measure out like that.
So she would also catch it too.
From where I have it angled right there, you could throw it and it would still affect him.
Actually, she's gonna do that.
Great. What does he need to do because of a flashbang?
It says dex save or DC 13 can be blinded and You have the document, right? You could read it.
Yes.
Sorry, I was just like,
DC
that's not gonna be helpful.
Yeah, you're good. It is a dex save DC 13 or be blinded and deafened until the start of your next turn. So, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw. I'll tell you right now, he has a dexterity of -1.
No! Please don't!
So he needs to roll a 4. If he rolls a 13 or lower, he fails and is blinded and deafened. He fails with an 8. So, let me...
I'm too happy about this.
He's blinded and deafened.
After I'm just saying, I feel like Beru would hear this.
Oh yeah, he would most definitely.
Okay, he's gonna hear this.
Flashbangs are very loud.
Are y'all able to see him or no?
No.
Oh, wonderful. So you
That's
have
good,
no
right?
clue what's happening with him.
I want to say
He's
maybe he's
blinded
someone climbing the
indefinite.
stairs. Wait, wait. If he's blinded and deafened, does that mean I can get away from him?
Yes.
Yes.
Let
The
me
other
pull
DM
up
says
the
yes.
blinded indefinite rule, just so that we know. Attack creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage because he's blinded, and he cannot hear and automatically fails checks that require hearing.
Okay, she's just gonna 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Just gonna move there. That's 20 feet of movement. She has 20 more feet of movement. She still has rollerblades.
He's gonna try and make an attack of opportunity on you as you leave at disadvantage, even after being hit with that. So, first attack is a 12. Second attack's a 15. So does a 12 hit you with your hero outfit?
Oh. Because he has to beat a 14.
Great. So you get clocked and in with a right hook, and as you take it in your right hand, you create this flashbang and toss it to the side, just out of your range, and it just goes off. He gets blinded and tries to make a wild swing at you, and you definitely dodge out of it.
I just realized I probably should have just knocked him out.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. We'll fix that later. She'll go back later and fix that. Realize a mistake. But, it's fine. I did deafen someone for a few more minutes, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Okay. It's always a little voice in your head.
I'm assuming stealth is abandoned.
Yes. Definitely abandoned.
And we are going to check something. You, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
She's so dumb. My character's so dumb. I don't like my character anymore.
Now, not only do you not like her personality, you don't like her.
Oh gosh, it's a bad team.
Great.
I love you.
You watch as you're running to get some cover, and you glance to the side, and you just see a bottle of literal fire just falling from the 3rd floor and crashes, and you just see as it just explodes outwards, and you skate out of the way of most of it. You are going to take 3 points of fire damage.
Okay. Not as bad as it could be. Wait! I'm sorry. I just realized who did that.
Yeah. Kotsu is going to back up a little bit and then take a dodge action. And that's going to be his turn. Beru is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Don't.
He's going to... Okay, where do you need me to go?
I think the last one's on the. Okay, so there's one, and she's gonna gesture in the direction she just came from. There's one that way that is blinded and deaf because I threw a flashbang, and there's another one upstairs. So, do you want to be down here and knock the person out that's already down here, or do you want to go upstairs?
I'm going to go upstairs.
Okay, you're
you
gonna go
don't
upstairs.
look like you can go up with those skates.
Maybe a grappling hook.
And he's going to dash. Again. And so he is now on the top floor. That is going to be his turn. Renata.
Okay, so he didn't search the floor good. I'm guessing she's trying to think logically. So she's thinking, okay, so they weren't hiding on the first floor. That means they probably went to put the bomb on the first floor. It's either on the second floor or third floor, because this is where they're both hiding. Most likely it's on the third floor, but there's still someone down here I need to take out. So she's gonna let me retrace some of her steps she's taken. Let's see. What is she gonna do? Okay. So I think
Some tough decisions.
You can create and like do other so much stuff. I'm like, what do I do for her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think what she's gonna do is she's gonna create six. Oh gosh. Okay, so she's gonna create. I hate this. I'm so indecisive, and it's not good for my character. Okay. She's gonna go back. She's gonna move backwards, actually. Yeah. And move here. And then she's gonna move here. And
Okay.
and after she moves, she's going to create one of her Pepsis, and she is going to just create the handle, and then she's gonna just form a bat.
All
And
right.
get ready, if that person turns, she's gonna knock them out. Essentially, she's gonna the face of the bat.
Great. So are you going to hold your action to...
Yeah, she's gonna hold her action unless
Okay.
and if he turns the corner, she's gonna knock him out.
Great. So that means, mechanically, if he comes within 5 feet, then she'll go to knock him out.
Yes,
Great. Is that the end of your turn?
that is the end of my turn.
Great. He comes out of blinded and deafened.
So he doesn't really know where
Something happens on the third floor. There we go. And Beru is going to make a dexterity saving throw. He's iconically great at those.
You really gave her a vote of confidence there.
Well, he rolled a 19, even though I was accidentally clicking on the wrong person. Whatever. That was a 19. So, you hear another on the stairs.
It's like, oh my gosh, tell me he's okay.
I'm going to put a little grid here. That's not what I do. And that's going to be someone's turn. Kotsu. He's going to go. He's going to lose his dodging. He's going to go 5, 10. See you straight away. And go 15, 20, 25. He moves within your range. So go ahead and make that attack.
Oh shoot.
Don't forget to add your modifiers.
What would I add? Strength.
Yes, it will be your strength.
Okay, so that is a 10.
10's not going to do it. You bring in this bat, and you watch him lift up his hands and lift up his hand to block it, and the bones in his split out of his skin and create this like bracer that he just knocks the bat to the side with as he goes to make an attack. That's a 19 to hit.
It hits. It's gonna hit.
It's going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That will be his turn. Top level again. He's going to go 5, 10. Make another dexterity saving throw. Beats it. 13, 20, 25. He's going to make a perception check too. Great. And gonna move that way. That's gonna be his turn. Renata, you are up.
Okay. Gosh. Gonna create a shield.
Okay.
Turn around this. And the bat. I want to say the bat like shifts to like a sword.
Okay.
So because the sepsis is a weapon that is basically just a handle, it has that. Like, that's how I intended it to be used, to like just shift.
Yeah,
So when
yeah,
it's
yeah.
created, it can transform.
Mhm.
Like I don't need to do any more
Yeah.
creation points to that.
You're
Right?
you're clear. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure because I was like, haven't done that in combat before.
Yeah, no,
And
you're clear.
she is gotta make sure this sword has a little like serrated edges so it can cut through bone if it has to.
Okay.
And she's going to attack.
Great. Make an attack roll.
And does not hit, does it? She got
A
a
10 will not hit.
Mhm.
You watch as you come up with this sword, and it comes up and hits his face, but it hits right in this mask that he's wearing. That you see isn't a mask. It's bone that he has grown over his face. He's like, please give up. And you're going to move to the top floor again as you hear, no. As
I don't even know what's happening because no one can see it.
yep. Baru is going to have to make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, buddy.
He passes that one too for half. He's going to take some damage though, still. Great. There. As you hear a loud, as it sounds like as if an explosion has gone off upstairs. It is Kotsu's turn. He's going to he is going to punch again. He's going to make an attack roll on you. That's a 15 to hit.
What would what would the shield she created help her anyway?
It adds +2 to your armor class. So your armor class is currently 14. It turns it up to a 16.
It does not hit.
Wonderful. That is going to be his turn. Top of the turn, Baru. He's going to go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. he's going to... Yeah, that's his turn. Renata, you are up, and you hear him shout, "I almost got it!" You just hear doof, doof, as he's like, his feet seem to be stomping on the ground.
She's just like, that gives her some motivation to, again. So, the sword is going to become even, like, it's going to become like a bat sword. It's going to have like a sharpened edge, and it's just going to have spikes around it. And then she's going to try again to knock him out.
Lovely. Make an attack roll.
Nice. 18.
18 hits. Go ahead, roll
Yes!
your damage.
I'm so happy. What am I rolling again? Sorry.
Damage. That's going to be 2d6 plus your strength modifier.
That did not do what I wanted. Oh wait, maybe it did. Man. I'll just roll 2d6. What?
It did. It did what you wanted.
It did?
Yeah.
Was that
You
8?
rolled a 4. Yeah.
Or
You
and
rolled a
3?
4 and a 3 plus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that 8 points? He did gets 8 points of damage?
Yep. You swing on him again, and he brings up his arm to block it, and you crack straight through it and knock him to the side a little bit. It is going to be Hajime Sosei's turn. As you hear just... Doof, 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 doof. She's going to go 5, 10. Second. And she's going to make a grapple check on him. This is going to be her acrobatics versus Beru's athletics. Great. 13 from
Beru, come on, Beru.
Beru needs to roll. Beru needs to a 7 or higher to avoid this.
Please, Beru.
As he has a +7. Yeah.
Yes. Oh gosh, yes.
She goes in for this grab, and he just deftly slides under it. It is Kotsu's turn. He's going to make another straight up attack with you. All he's got is his fists right now. That's an 18 to hit.
It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
How are we feeling?
Not good.
Lovely. You still up?
Not good at all.
He's then going to go. He's going to walk away from you so you can make an attack of opportunity. By the way, you can Control C, Control V, the roll 1d20. That's how I've been speeding up my roll checks.
Here I have been just doing it. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
She swings, she misses. It's a little woozy.
A 7's gonna miss. It's Beru Ito's turn. He is going to go 5, 10, and make a touch attack. That's going to hit, and you hear a congratulations, hero. You have deactivated the bomb.
He's just gonna be like, yeah, Beru! And then she's just gonna somewhat slump in the ground and be like, eh.
Yeah. He's going to poke his head around the corner of the 3rd floor and be like, I got him!
Perfect timing!
And that will be y'all's combat. We are going to move on to Yumiko.
Do you want to know her HP?
Yes, I would love to know.
She had 5 health points left.
She was fine.
Yeah, she'll walk it off.
She could have taken 4 more damage and been fine.
Mm-hmm. I love when I get wireless callers and I'm like, who's this? Sorry, that's so random. But...
No, you're good.
Yes, wireless callers, so everyone with a cell phone.
We are going to create our heroes here. Or actually, our villains for this. Yumiko, you are in the place with the redhead.
Redhead, yes. Oh.
And he goes, so,
what's your quirk?
Where do you want to? I can't die.
Wait, what's your name again?
It's.
Listen, I don't pay attention to this kind of stuff.
Yeah. He goes, it's Yutaka Ono. Or Ono.
Mm-hmm. So you can't die, but how is that useful to whatever this is?
Well, I could kamikaze someone off of the 3rd floor.
You know, that is useful. So I'm thinking, as I rarely do, we should probably just, we should hide the thing. But given you not being able to die, me being able to crush a human skull with my jaws, I just think if we want to get this over with, we can totally knock whoever's going up against us out.
Yeah. Well, if I, die immediately after getting hurt, I kind of am dead for, a minute. So it's not like invulnerability. I can die, I just don't stay dead. Kind of like a zombie.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There's a few options for hiding. We could hide it in, and you see him walk over to the 2 buildings over here. We could hide it in the porta potties over there, but that'd be leaving it completely vulnerable.
Well, see, I was thinking, what are there? 3 stories to this building? If we force them to go through more stories, they'll waste time moving around.
Yeah, I can see that.
And here's
so
the
you just
thing.
want to like.
Well, I was gonna say we can hide it on the highest floor, but if worse comes to worse, because this is a timed event, we can just try and knock him out right off the bat. And to be fair, maybe that, like, I don't know, won't work out for us if we get knocked out. But the thing is, if we're knocked out, we're knocked out. You know? Well, I guess, what? Do they succeed if they capture us, or if they get the bomb, or do they have to get the bomb?
They have to get the bomb.
Okay. So
we can like go full ham on.
We're glorified guard dogs, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just take it upstairs. I see him just walk up the stairs.
Oh, there he goes. Wait, can I go up the stairs?
You can go up the stairs too.
Oh.
You just gotta walk around. You can't walk up the side of the stairs.
Oh. Oh, these are the stairs?
Well, those are part of the stairs. Those
this is
are
a level.
2 different stairs.
Oh, I understand the perspective of this now. Oh, I see. I see. Where's a good, annoying hiding place? Oh. There are more stairs.
There are 3 floors.
Wow. What is this? Oh, is this the bomb?
Yeah, that's the bomb.
The bomb is just a guy?
The bomb's just like a mechanical guy.
Uh-huh. Me when the bomb is just some guy, for real. What's over here? What is out of their view the moment they enter the room? That's what I need to know, actually. So if they end up coming up this flight of steps, because I want to know what is most consistent. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. I say I want to know what's most consistently out of view, as if Asher, in the meta sense, is not the DM and also the people I am fighting.
Well, this is also the 3rd floor. So, if you want to check what they would be missing by immediately walking in, you could just walk in and see what they would be missing.
Mm-hmm. They're missing a whole lot.
Yeah.
I have designed this speaker to amplify my thoughts so people will quit asking me for sandwiches. That should work, right? I don't know what you're talking
The thing is, what is most consistently hidden? Well, here's the thing. If they have 30 feet of movement, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Our best bet, I believe, is down in this little corner right over here. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah, I can see your mouse.
Yes, because that... Is there
You're on the 3rd floor, and that's just sky that you're pointing at.
That's just sky.
That's just straight up sky.
Okay, so over here is all sky.
Yeah, all of that. Well, it's also the 1st floor.
Okay,
but that's just sky.
Okay. I see. Oh, see, now I'm stuck. Let's get me back over here, please. Okay. I'm overthinking this. I'm only gonna spend 1 more minute debating this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the instinct is probably when they're right here. And then they walk up the stairs. And they're right here. I could just put it... I'm gonna move me with my mouse. That's just quick.
As of right now, it's right here.
Yes.
And they will have to make a perception check to see it in the first place.
Okay. We can put it over in this... Let me walk over there. Not here. In this top... Tippy-top, right corner. That's not the right. That is the right. Here comes the man. Hello, man.
Boy.
Right
there?
Yep. And then I think... I do think me and what's this guy's name again? Me and Ono, we should be probably on the same floor, just because there are 2 people on each team. Goodness, it is so hard going down the stairs when you don't know where the stairs are. Wait, okay.
You're walking incorrectly on the stairs, but it still works mechanically.
Okay. But so where should we hide? Because here's the problem is, I can't analyze the NPCs because I'm working with an NPC.
Mm.
Like, if this was all PC play, I'd be like, okay, psychologically, we wouldn't be guarding directly by the stairs.
Yeah.
We would be, psyching them out, not being near the stairs, so they think that it's on this floor. Or I do a situation where it is on this floor, but it's really well hidden, and we defend it, and then they're like, oh, I guess it's not on this floor, and they go up to the 2nd floor and they waste their time. But the thing is, you can't unknow what you know. So what I'm saying is, we should probably just camp out on the 1st floor and try and kill them immediately as they come in. So essentially, we turn something that is like a stealth or hunting mission immediately into combat, because I'm barbarian and I want to kick their butts, you know?
Yes.
So that is the plan.
The aggressive type.
Yes, I do think it would be fun if we both hit around the corner and ambush them, though, right at the entrance.
Right out the gate.
Yes, exactly. So, is there hide so I get advantage on the first attack, or is that more of a rogue type deal?
Yes, a hide action would do that.
Okay, so I think me and Ono should take a little hide action and absolutely screw these people over the moment they enter the room.
Got it. Cool. Very cool,
also,
very cool.
Given Ono's just demeanor and vibe, he doesn't know anything, so I doubt he knows these people's quirks. Am I correct in that assumption?
I mean, since you didn't ask, you wouldn't really know.
No, but what I'm saying is, if I did ask, would he know? I doubt it. Look at him. He has the shortcut hair of an anime protagonist who knows nothing. I do know that Shicho, I have notes on her. Let's meta this. It's something smart. Doesn't she read a book and gain a power? That's her vibe. And then the other one is clearly a heteromorph bull. So. Wait, is Ono's thing tanking attacks, or is his thing just dealing damage?
Ono's thing is specifically, he just cannot die.
Okay, so how is his attack?
He does not look like a very strong person or dexterous. And he did not choose a weapon for his hero.
This dude. Ugh. I'm trying. This guy. The thing is, Smart Girl, she probably has a terrible strength, but I'm betting she has good intelligence, good wisdom, and also she is a magic user. I'm assuming that's sort of how she's mechanically. And then Amato, probably, I'm pretty sure the quirk is just bull. That's what it's giving. Just a bull. And I don't think Ono can take that. I'm walking through my thought process here, because I'm I should probably just take out Smart Girl, because she's smart. Because the thing is, you can't be strong and smart. I've learned that from all the characters I've built. Yumiko does have +1 intelligence and wisdom, but it's more just street smart type stuff. Socially, she knows nothing. I do think I'm ready, though. I do look at Yuta, and I look to him, and I'm like, whoever looks physically the weakest, attack them first. Because I know that with so much... Actually, no. Yumiko would not say with so much grace. Do you think she cares? She says, you look like you can't fight at all. So pick the person who looks like they can't fight at all and just sort of beat the crap out of them. That's my plan.
Amazing.
Maybe if you're in a pinch, do a grapple and simply inconvenience them. Hold them there while I take care of the big one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our plan.
Great.
And we're both taking a hide action at the start, I believe.
Yes.
Perfect.
So you are hiding.
Oh.
Both of y'all have the hiding condition.
Mm-hmm.
And let's all toggle combat for you.
Probably just open the combat window. Ooh, this is fun.
They are going to roll their initiatives. Before that, I'm going to do this thing. Great.
I don't like the ominous no-sight rolls.
Why does it tell us that they roll is the question here? Like, why do they do that?
I think it's
there
part
is
of
most
the...
definitely a invisible GM roll where it doesn't tell you.
No,
I just like...
It's for the ominous effect. It is genuinely... I think it is a part of being a DM to psychologically manipulate your players.
Uh-huh. Also, do you think Ono's in the trash can, or is he just on top of it?
He's on
Ono
top
gives hiding in a trash can.
No, he definitely seems the kind of guy
He
who would
pops
jump
out like,
in the
"Surprise!"
trash can.
He's hiding on it, but if he was trying to actually hide and bush, you'd be in it 1000%.
No, imagine he hides in there and pretends to be the bomb.
Tick,
You know
tick,
what?
tick.
The funniest way to do this would be to hide the bomb at the very start and just distract them the whole time and like lead them upstairs.
Paige, that was genuinely my entire plan for this.
See, because my thing is, I will say, if this was a PC team, oh, we would have so much fun psychologically manipulating Asher. Like, he knew he couldn't pair us because A, that would be time efficient, and B, that
In
would
fact,
mean
y'all were on the table that y'all rolled. Y'all just did not roll each other. That is not my fault.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do I have you add your dexterity to your initiative, correct?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
And you roll at advantage because you're hiding.
Oh, perfect. 9. That's great.
I love 2d20kh. Anyways.
I will say, will Ono popping out make it clear that I'm hiding?
No, you would still have your hide.
Okay.
Milo is going to... One second. Let me pull up his character sheet. You watch as he walks forward. It is a guy in very much like pants, if pants were Greek, and he's completely shirtless. Has a huge great axe in his hands. That
seems
and
safe.
is kind of just looking around. It's just gonna keep moving forward. Oh, I gotta also start combat. That's gonna be his turn. Yutaka Ono is going to hold his action to move and make an attack on the weakest person he sees.
He's like, not for me.
That does not look like a weak person. That is a shirtless, shredded man with bull horns and a huge axe. Yumiko?
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, I can make that exactly.
Great.
I don't think a diagonal would make sense though, because like
It
there's a
doesn't
wall.
have to make sense.
It doesn't have to make sense. It's
You can just vault the wall. We'll say you can vault the wall.
Well, I am immediately going to use 1 quirk point to enter my rage. And I'm going to use my
Remove
bite
the hiding
attack.
action.
Okay,
Great.
I am no longer hiding. I know this may seem as a shock to you.
But as I clamp down my mouth on his body, I am no longer hiding.
I unsubtly bite his face.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. Do you just go back to the chat for that?
Yes.
Okay.
If you don't have like an inner message section.
Yes, okay. Just figuring out the formatting of this.
You can just type in the inner message section /roll 1d20 plus whatever, and that will help you.
Oh, do I have... What is my modifier on my to hit? Strength plus proficiency. 3 plus 2. So that's 5. This is so much math. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I just feel... There's nothing I like more than hurting people in D&D. It is just... I genuinely, I really thought roleplay would be my favorite part, but I think I just like the power trip of absolutely demolishing. It's great.
I think
that's
Paige
1d12.
just likes rolling big numbers.
Can I just say though, I do hate doing all the math.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 1d12 plus. Because also I forget everything about my character the moment I'm not on my character sheet.
Which is every single time you're looking at the screen.
Exactly. But yeah, we're just gonna bite. Ooh, fun.
Awesome.
And then, of course, make your little dex save.
It's a dex save?
Dexterity saving throw, or be grappled.
Great.
Because I'm biting you.
7.
That does not work at all.
Paige goes nom nom.
I do go nom nom. So now you are successfully grappled.
He is grappled.
I'm having a great time.
Is that your turn?
I do believe that is my turn, because I don't have any bonus actions.
Wonderful. It's going to be Jinmeo Shicho's turn. She's going to go 5, 10, 15. That's going to trigger Yutaka attack.
The skinny little guy jumps out.
He's going to make an attack at advantage. That's going to be a 19 plus 2, not a 26, but a 21, which does hit her, shockingly. He is going to do 1d6 damage. 2.
That's great.
Lovely. He is also out of hiding. So let's end that for him. That is going to hit Milo's turn. Milo is going to attempt to grapple you.
What? That's not fair. I simply do not approve.
Please make an athletics or acrobatics check against him. DC is 25.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. Oh, 20. What's my athletics plus 5?
As you watch this just huge boar head guy turn around from where you bit him in the arm and just reach to grab you with the other hand.
That's great. Ooh!
25. We're gonna say that goes to you. You aren't grappled.
Can I just say that was such a perfect timing because I was like, wait, I can exactly meet this if I do it.
Natural freaking 20.
And you know those never happen for me when I need them.
Yeah. So that's gonna be his turn.
Loser. Respectfully.
It's oh wait, hold on. I skipped Jinmeo's turn. She didn't take her action. We're gonna jump back real quick. To Shicho. And she is going to you watch as she pulls her book out, looks at it, it flips through a few pages, and she looks at you and snaps her fingers, and blue flame shoots out at you.
Is this a spell?
Yes, it is.
Wait, hold on. Tell me, because I have advantage on dexterity saving throws, if that is what this is.
It is an attack roll, not a dex save.
Tomato.
It's an 8 to hit, natural 1.
That is great. I fear that one does not hit me.
Yeah, I would think so. Anyways, that's both of their turns. Yutaka's gonna make another measly attack.
I love this weak little man.
That's gonna miss.
Ugh.
That's gonna be his turn. Yumiko.
Yep. Well, at the top of my turn, I do a passive 1d4 of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do that. One, please work for me. D4. I'd love it if it was a 4. Oh, I'm having a good time. See, the thing is, I feel so girly pop, but also I am trying to, like, low-key kill this guy. Like, I know I'm not supposed to kill him, but that's not what Yumiko's thinking, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we're gonna have a little fun, and we're gonna bite again.
It's at advantage because you're biting.
That's so true. Would that mean, is there a way to do advantage in the, like, chat, or do I just roll twice?
You just roll twice.
Yeah.
Just Control-C, Control-V it.
Yes. 1d20. Oh, what is that? I keep forgetting what I add to it. That's great. Strength plus dex, that's 5. Is it?
Strength plus dex?
No, strength...
I think it's a strength plus proficiency.
It is strength plus proficiency.
Which is 2.
That is true. No, I think it's just plus strength. No! Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's might have hit. I thought I was rolling for damage. Listen, I'm struggling. I'm on the struggle bus. It's 9:30. This is my usual bedtime. Don't hate on me. We're fine.
It is the second round, so expend that quirk point for the rage.
Yes, it's so true. 6. So it's plus 5. Because it's strength plus proficiency.
Yes.
I'm fine. I'm capable of complex thought. No, that's not great for me.
At advantage.
Oh, that's so great for me. I love when a plan comes together. I love when a plan I didn't plan comes together.
Yeah. I mean, your mouth is already there. You're just biting again.
Oh, 25! That's a nat 20. Oh my gosh, I crit.
Great. So that's going to do max plus rolled, which your max is 12.
Plus 3. So that's 15.
So yeah, that's 15.
And then...
which is already not looking good for him.
Roll 1d20 plus 3. But because it's 3 of my strength, and then plus 15. Yes. Oh, it doesn't like it when I add multiple times. Hater energy. Okay, let's try that again. So 15 plus 3 is 18. That's what it wants.
18?
That's not 18 damage.
Oh,
I'm doing
no.
mental math out loud.
So you're not going to add your
Oh!
strength damage twice, and that was 1d20.
That was 1d20. I'm silly. That it is funny because I rolled another nat 20, which is
Yeah,
insane.
insane.
Roll. I'm gonna get it right this time. I have to. For me. For my soul.
Mhm.
For my dignity. For my future.
For your honor.
Oh my. 22.
Yeah,
This
he is going
the
to
most-
roll a con save or
I
go
did not know
down.
I could do this much damage.
He's going to roll a con save or go down. So,
Can I
Milo,
say that
what is
after this, I turn, I open my, okay, I don't end my grapple, but I do, like,
Yeah.
open my jaws and I hold him in my hands and I look over, and I know this is, like, it's not recommended to draw blood from your fellow classmates, but there is definitely a bit of blood in Yumiko's mouth, and she looks over at Shicho, and she just does, like, a low bellow and looks over at her.
Love
Blood
it.
dripping from my mouth.
Roll an intimidation check.
Yumiko is just a hitter through and
Milo
through.
is at 1 HP right now.
I killed this guy. Respectfully.
He had over 30 HP at the start of this combat.
And now he's dead.
And in effectively 2 rounds, you bloodied.
This is great for me. That it's a 16.
Great. You look at her, and she makes eye contact with you, and looks unfazed at how intimidating you are, and her smile grins brighter.
I really hope she... The thing is, I don't want to remind you as a DM of anything.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I am aware that she has the ability to mop the floor with me.
Yeah. It is going to be Jinmeo's turn. And you watch as she's actually going to do something quick. Let's see. She is. Let me get the measuring tools out quick.
Oh, great. Oh, it's fun. I like how
Okay.
she's, like, so unfazed by Ono. Like, he, like, lightly taps her arm, and she's like, who is this?
She's gonna move out of his range, so he's gonna make an attack of opportunity.
She's like, I don't care about this guy.
That is just going to hit.
Ugh, this boy is sad.
There we go. Is that how much damage he did? Did he roll? No. I did a little too much for him. I was too kind.
Ugh. This poor boy.
You watch as she tosses her book and it starts floating beside her, and she begins to pull on a great amount of fire.
Oh, that's fun.
And hitting exclusively you as she just aims really, really well. She's going to pour a crap load of quirk points into this.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I feel like this is you as a DM getting back at me for absolutely destroying your tank before he even gets to try and hit me.
I mean, this is her. This is her choice, going after the other tank. Let's see. She's gonna spend 4 points, and I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
From you.
Let's go back. Rolling. do believe my dex modifier is just 1. Yes. Plus 1.
Great. That is going to succeed. You're going to take half of this.
Oh, and if I did, I would roll at advantage, but I already saved.
Yes, you already succeeded. You're going to take half of this. You are going to take 12 points of fire damage.
That's great for me.
And you are going to not take on the burning condition.
Okay. Where is my health? My own character sheet is a mess. That's great.
There
we go.
35.
No.
And now you have 23.
Okay. 20. See, I like when you do the math.
Where is your HP? Oh, you have 36, so you actually have 24.
Okay.
Yeah. That is going to be her turn. Milo, at 1 HP,
I hope he's afraid.
I'm going to make a disadvantage attack roll on you.
Bro's done.
That's a 21 to hit you.
Yeah.
But it's at disadvantage. The other one's a 26 to hit you.
That's cool.
You are going to take... He doesn't have a lot of outputs for his attacks if he's not moving, and you currently grappled him, so he can't really move.
Good thing I essentially nerfed him then.
Yeah.
I need Yutaka Ono to do something amazing in his next round, though. Like, I need that from him.
You're going to take...
That's not
16 points of slashing damage, half down to 8.
Oh, that's so true. I forget I'm a barbarian.
You were officially bloodied.
19. Wait, I can't do this math. Wait, no, it's 10 minus 4.
You have 16 HP.
You know what? Thank you. That's great for me.
Got you, buddy. That is going to be his turn.
Yes. Can I look at Yutaka Ono and tell him to get Milo, please? Because he's on 1 HP, and I can't have him causing problems.
If you remember correctly, you do have... You do damage because you are grappling him.
Okay,
so
he can go after
no matter what. He could take him down right now, but he's gonna go down very quickly.
Yeah, he should just go for Shicho.
Great. He's gonna make an attack roll.
Give this guy a stick. Give this man a stick.
That's going to hit.
He needs to learn the shoe method. The shoe method.
He's going to do 4 points of damage.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's gonna be his turn. Yumiko, you are up.
Well, we're gonna do that passive D4. 1! I hope that works.
He is unconscious.
Lovely. And so...
Do you want to keep hitting him? Grappling him, or will you release your grapple?
I'm dropping his lifeless body.
Great.
Unceremoniously and apathetically.
Alright.
Can I just say, I like playing a character who is not only strong, but also mean. Because, like, Quinn, she was strong, but she was not mean. Like, Yumiko wants to hurt people just a little bit. Because she has anger issues. Okay. 5, 10. Oh, can she be surrounded? Is that a thing?
She can be flanked.
Okay. Would this count as flanked?
That would count as flanking.
Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna go for a bite.
All
Oh my
right,
gosh,
make
join
that
us for a
attack
bite?
at advantage.
20.
Huh?
I'm trying to remember what I add to this. It's my strength plus my proficiency. It is 5.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's roll 1d20 plus 5. Oh, that's worse.
Both of those miss.
That's great.
You reach out and snap at her, and she sidesteps out of the way, and then you
Mhm.
snap again, and she just leans back again, and just right millimeters from your attack.
Would it take another full action for me to use my shield spell as use a quirk point for that?
That would be a reaction, not an action.
Okay, that's perfect. Well, next time she tries to blast me. Okay.
Shields do not affect dexterity saves.
That's great.
She's going to go 5 and going to willingly take an attack.
5.
That's going to hit her.
Wait, what? Her?
No. Shicho takes a hit from Ono.
Oh, I forgot.
For 6 points of damage. She is going to, as her bonus action, apply a med stem.
I do
to Milo.
You know. Wait, how many rounds until the bomb goes off?
It's 10 minutes. Y'all attacked him in the first minute. It has been officially 18 seconds.
That's great.
He is no longer unconscious.
Oh, see, I didn't... That's interesting for me.
And then she's going to use her action to do the same thing again. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Do. Let's roll. Oops! That's not good for me.
That's gonna fail. She uses a lot less power in this. You take 9 more points of fire damage.
Would that be halved?
That would not be halved. You take half to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing.
Gotcha. What is 16 minus 9? 7?
Yes. And she says to you, you're good at absolutely destroying people. You see, like, she's coughing a bit and just completely... She's just bruised everywhere from where she's really wailed on by Ono.
It's just... This guy just sort of weakly punching her. That's lovely.
Yes. And she says... she says, "You've beaten my giant, which means you're really strong."
Yes.
So, screw this Princess Bride quote. And she just blasts you with fire.
Yumiko would not get the reference anyway.
Yeah, it's insanely old.
Yumiko has not read a book. Like, period.
Real. Milo's going to use half of his movement to exit prone.
I would like to just say, when they hear that over the comms, Miguel is probably the only person that just laughs.
Yeah.
This is
Milo's gonna
not
go
fun
to
for
flank
me.
you.
This is not fun for me.
It's gonna make an attack roll
You know, I will
at
say, if
advantage.
I had thought about this before, we probably should have separated them.
Yeah. That's an 18 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
That is.
Does it guarantee hit or potentially could be quirk blocked?
Oh, I do have the shield spell reaction.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
He swings down on this axe, like just completely cut up, bruised, and bloodied. Swings down on you, and you turn your back, and it just goes as it sparks off of the scales on your raging back. By the way, I did not change your token.
You did not. I do turn around and I give him the nastiest side eye. I forgot I was big.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting I get to change size.
So there you go.
Look at me. I feel so much more confident now, and this is purely an aesthetic change.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. And let's fix that HP. Oh, wait, no. There you go. Yeah, that's your turn.
Okay. Well, no, it's not my turn.
Oh, yeah, it's not. Oh my gosh, I'm out of it. Yutaka Ono is going to move 5 feet and make an attack roll on the weakest person.
This is so sad. I gave him this one direction, and it almost makes him seem more pathetic.
For the first time in the 20 seconds of this combat, or 24 seconds of this combat, he has missed.
Gosh, I should have...
Yeah. Jinmeo Shincho's turn. I would love for you to make a perception check.
Oh, wow! I was like, "Oh, am I gonna ruin? Is my life gonna be ruined?"
She can easily do that.
15.
You notice that as she reaches up, the fire that she's been casting with changes into motes of light.
Oh.
But what seems to be curious is the pages on her book flip to a different spot.
If theoretically, I'm speaking out loud, but also this would be a question about mechanics, but I also understand how you as a DM would not be able to answer this. If I take her book, is she essentially nerfed?
You would not know unless you tried.
Mm-hmm. But I am allowed to do that.
You are absolutely allowed to try anything you want.
Also, would you let me swallow the book?
I would let you... Yeah, sure.
I'm just saying, logically, I could do it. I'm just saying, would you be okay with that?
What you want to do has nothing to do with what I want to do.
Well, I'm saying it's like, am I just allowed to... Because, am I allowed to eat things?
Yeah, you're allowed to eat
because
things.
I'm sure a DM could be like, no, you can't just
eat
everything in this room.
I'm not going to say that there's no consequences, but you can definitely eat anything you want.
I don't think the book is gonna explode. It's not my turn yet, though. I do not see myself on the initiative, though.
Yes, whenever I
Here I am.
1 second. What was your number again? 9?
9 what? That sounded rude.
In your initiative?
Oh.
Were you after Shicho or before Shicho?
I think I was before her.
Okay, then that's how we're just gonna play it. You watch as she's getting ready to cast it, but it is your turn.
That is so big. I am so big.
Yeah.
Would it be a full action to take her book and eat it?
You can make an attack on her book to try and eat it with a bite attack.
Okay. If I bite for her book, can that also count as biting her hand? They are in the same place.
They in fact actually aren't, as it's floating in the air.
I see. And Yutaka Ono has already taken his turn.
Yes.
Well, first I'm gonna leave whatever this scenario is. I can't step over her, I don't think. 5.
No. But you are flanking now.
Yes. 5, 10. Oh, I'm back. I want to be here.
Okay, Milo will take an attack of opportunity on you if you do that.
I'm sure.
Are you cool with that?
I do consent to the attack of opportunity.
23.
Yeah, that hits. I'm not gonna survive this. I should have attacked first.
14, half down to 7 hit points.
Oh my god! Oh, that is perfectly my health. I am down.
You are unconscious. Well, that's going to be your turn. Jimeo's no longer going to cast what she was going to. Seeing you fall, she goes, oh. And turns around and is just going to blast Yutaka with everything she has left.
That's great.
He's going to make a dex save.
This poor guy.
That's going to be a fail.
Oh, this poor guy.
So she's going to... He's going to take 21 points of damage.
Oh, he's done.
He is bloodied.
Oh, that's great.
As the guy who dies often, shockingly, has a lot of HP.
I forgot about that.
He's a damage sponge.
See, I should have communicated to him that if I went down, he should just run around and cause problems and be confusing.
Probably. Milo's going to make an attack on him. It's going to be 12 to hit. A 12 hits. That's going to do 9 points of damage. He's still up. Yutaka! I'm gonna roll an intelligence check for him.
This poor fool. Oh god. No. That's not good for me.
If he is smart enough to cause chaos and run around, he is not. With a 9, he's going to continue the last orders he was gotten from the presumed leader and make an attack roll
Can I
on
just
the weakest person he can see.
Can I just say, if I was paired with... Can we interpret weakest as lowest HP?
Sure. He'll attack Milo.
But also, I will say, if I was with Ferryn, I think this would be a situation where, like, there would be no discussion happening. We would just know, you know?
Yeah. He is going to do 1d6 plus 6 because he just critical hit on Milo.
Oh, that's good. He's just punching.
And then just did double max damage. So, Milo is back down.
I like how the tank is the one who we've gotten down several times. Like,
yes.
The girl with the book is our problem.
Mm-hmm. He is then going to, it's going to be you. I need an unconscious saving throw, because we do not do death saving throws here. Just unconscious saving throws, because nothing lethal is happening here. Except for Milo, who was being eaten by an alligator crocodile
Is
person.
that just a straight D20?
Yes, it is a straight D20. Unless you have something that you can add.
Oh, that's fun. That's a
This is
6.
one failure.
I need a place to mark that on my sheet, actually.
Yeah.
Um,
Jinmeo Shicho is out of quirk points. So, because she was really thinking that fire was going to do it. Well, she's just going to close her book and smack him with it.
It's so sad. This is so sad. I don't know if this is the outcome I wanted.
This is going to be a miss from Shicho. Milo, unconscious saving throw. Success. Yutaka Ono is going to make an attack roll. Miss. Unconscious saving throw. Yumiko?
If this ends up with 2 nerds trying to punch each other and missing, I will wish that we lost.
It has effectively been 30 seconds since it's begun.
Yeah. Also, I'd just like the viewers at home to know that I am a weak nerd loser myself. I'm playing D&D. But, so I understand how pathetic this is on a personal level. Just for context. And even I'm pained.
Love it. Go ahead, roll an unconscious saving throw.
Oh, that's not fun either.
Another fail. Jinmeo Shicho, her attack with the book.
I
Natural
use all my
20.
rolls.
Um,
Critting with a book is crazy.
9 points of damage to him. He is still up.
I am so glad. I will say this might make this more painful. Would I have been allowed to swallow the bomb?
I'm gonna say no. We're not gonna retcon this at this point.
No, I'm not saying I'm doing it now. What I am saying is, in future, Asher, things will be going in my stomach. Because I have discovered a new ability that I have. And it's gonna be your problem as a DM.
Yeah. Right now I have a problem with 2 players that just keep freaking missing each other. What is this dude's AC? Why did I take that off screen? Yeah, an 11's going to hit him. 3's gonna take him out. He is currently unconscious.
Well.
I need one more unconscious saving throw. Yumiko?
If this fails, I'm gonna crash out. I would love a nat 20. I would love that for me. And that's a 3.
You are unconscious, prone. You are now restrained as she's going to spend some time to tie you up.
And I'm definitely out of my rage at this point.
Yes, you have exited your range. Your rage. And with 8 rounds of combat, that's going to be 48 seconds, I believe. Yeah, 48 seconds. So 1 minute is down. She now has 9 minutes to spend on her own, analyzing everything to try and find this bomb. So here's what we're going to do. She's going to roll some investigation checks.
Mm-hmm.
And by
I
some,
wish we
I mean
left this
2.
stupid character staying up. What is... Am I allowed to ask out above board what Milo's intelligence is?
Yes.
Since I'm down.
Yeah,
Since
why
we
not?
are both unconscious.
Yeah. Milo's intelligence is a 12.
Okay. Oh, my internet is not happy.
Alright. Shicho? investigation check. She has a +3 to this, and she's rolling 2. The DC I'm going to set is a 15. I feel like that's fair. As she's going to be very thorough. We're going to roll 1 check for each floor. That's a 20, so she's not gonna find it on the first floor because it's not in the first floor. Here's for the second floor. 18. She doesn't find it on the second floor. Last one. 21. She finds the bomb.
That's great.
Yumiko, you are going to wake up 2 hours later.
Oh, fun.
After failing 3 unconscious saving throws. That is how that's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to wake up in the infirmary, and we're going to jump to you after one more combat. Alright. Let's move the final 2 people. The final 2 players. Combat. Miguel.
Asher, it is 10 o'clock. I'm letting you know that. I can stay.
Yes.
I can keep going. But
I think we are going to wrap this up. Knowing you, it will be a faster combat than the other 2.
yes, I have my plan out already.
Yes. So I am not worried.
Okay.
Alright. Your villain.
Starting off, Adam's the name, right?
Yes. Aaron.
Adams.
Yeah.
Aaron, here we go. What is your work?
I eat stuff and I'm able to shoot it out of a cannon that's in my arm.
So I'm going to repeat it back to you so I know you got it right. He can eat stuff and then shoot it out of himself.
Yes. Basically, he has a cannon for an arm, literally.
He's a living jump cannon. Sweet. Okay, I can actually use that really well. Do you know like what the range? Actually, I'm not even going to do the voice. I'm just going to say I'm planning this because Miguel's too stupid for this plan. But this is them bouncing off each other. What's his range?
He has a range. 60 comfortably, 140 uncomfortably.
So say he's over here on the second floor. Would he be able to hit people in this area?
Yes.
Comfortably?
Let's measure that and find out. Yes.
Yes? Okay. And my final question is, are we required to have our stuff or have the bomb in this area? Or
you are required to have it anywhere there. There is no
anywhere
limitation.
within this building?
Within the walls.
Within the walls of that building? Oh, within these walls?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so I would like to put the bomb right here, right above the O of modern.
Great. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Also, thank you, TC Modern, for letting us use your map.
Shout out TC Modern. You're a real one.
All right.
So I'm going to leave where Aaron is specifically up to you. Just as long as he's in this level, at least on level 2 or 3.
Yeah, he's going to head up there right now.
With sightline to this area. I gotta say, this graph thing is a very handy tool. It tells you exactly what I'm thinking.
there is a actually really good spot where there's an opening to shoot.
Perfect.
Let's see if he has a good range right here. That's going to be an uncomfortable range for him. So we're going to see if we can find a better spot. That.
I would prefer if he was on the second or third floor, but he can be on first floor.
Nah, he's got it right here.
He does.
Yeah, that's
Sweet.
Yeah, he's got it right there.
Sweet then. Miguel is going to pull a. He's gonna do something similar to what Yumiko did, where he's gonna take a hide action.
Okay.
Go hide right there. So that's
Great.
my dexterity, isn't it? Stealth.
No, you're just taking a hide action. So.
Okay, so I'm hidden.
Yeah.
Sweet.
As they won't be. You're not rolling against anyone because they genuinely do not know where you are.
Yeah. So I'm going to tell you right now what the plan is. I provide pressure in close range. He provides pressure from long range, and he's also there as he's protecting the bomb, and it's in the building.
Got it.
Once again, I would like the bomb right here above the O of TC Modern.
Yes, it is there.
Great. I just can't see it, so.
Yeah.
Wait, is this one of those things where, hold on, if I move the character. Oh my god, there's no way they find this. They are never finding that.
Is there anything else you want to discuss with him?
I mean, I just tell him my quirk's infinite energy.
Great.
Would you like me to roll initiative?
Yes, please.
My roll is a plus. It's your dexterity bonus, right?
Yes.
15. Hey,
Great, we have a 15. Aaron rolled a 14, Mai rolled a 13, and Lee rolled a... Y'all are coming up directly after Yumiko's comment. So everyone has seen this strategy of what happened last time in a straight brawl out.
Great.
So that is going to be it.
Does Aaron know either of their quirks?
He can roll a perception check for that. Or he's going to roll an arcana check for that.
Because the fact that I don't have them written down means that I don't know either of their quirks because I didn't interact with them.
Alright, you can either have Lee or Mai's.
Give me Mai, because I have a suspicion about Lee.
Mai has a called radar, where she has an innate anything within a 40-foot radius.
Oh, noted. Okay, then. Is there a requirement that I have to stay within the borders?
Yes.
So, for example, I can't do that?
No.
No? Okay. Well then, I'm going to hold my turn as an attack action.
Okay.
I'll leave what Aaron does up to you.
Aaron is just on the second floor. He is one second, I'm gonna place a little measurement thing so you know that's where he is.
Okay. He can see over these barricades, right?
Yes.
I'm assuming they're like half cover or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But because he is up top, it is quarter cover.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm ready.
Great. Miguel, it is your turn at the start of combat.
I am. It's terrible that I have to be at the start of combat. I wish I was lower on the combat list, but hold action for an attack.
Mhm.
Attack when someone gets within 5 feet.
Great. Aaron, he's going to hold an action to shoot the first person that comes into range. Which actually, I should
That's
probably
not
turn
me.
that into like a cone.
Preferably that's not me, just saying.
Yeah. So that's what he can shoot comfortably.
Dang.
That is now Mai's turn. She's going. Let me just do something real quick since combat has officially started. She has an innate 50-foot radius sense. 50 foot. Oh, I'm wrong.
Oh, it's even better than I thought.
Yeah. You
Do we know?
watch.
Do we? Can I ask something?
Yeah.
Do we know if Mai's ability is for everything or just organics?
Everything.
Okay.
She's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She sees you, but she's also within Aaron's range. So Aaron's going to first make an attack at advantage. He is going to do is at advantage. He gets a +6 to this. 8 is not going to hit, but he has advantage. A 17. Will that hit Mai? Yes, it very much does. She takes 11 points of damage. There we go.
For our HP bard right now, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. She immediately, you watch as this girl in all black and a black mask over her nose, 2 guns on her hips, and a sniper rifle in her hands, immediately whips around, aims at you, and is going to shoot.
She got shot and really thought it was me.
Oh no, she just knew you were there, and she'd rather shoot someone that she can see. That's going to be there. It's going to be
That
a
failed.
10 to hit. Hold on. Yeah, that is going to be a 10 to hit.
That misses.
Great. She is now going to make a. She's going to move that. Oh wait, no, she's on a movement. Never mind. That is going to be her turn. Lee. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. And you see this guy run up with a blue spectral shield and go to make an attack on you.
I was right about his ability.
Yep. The Chinese has the shield.
I can't make the joke I want to.
And yeah, so +5. It's a 21 to hit.
It does hit.
That's going to do 7 points of damage to you.
Heard.
And he's going to use a bonus action shove. So make a athletics check or acrobatics check against his athletics.
It's my choice of acrobatics or athletics.
Yes. He's going to be
Great, I'm
using
doing
athletics. 17.
17's my
That's what you
number to
need to
beat. We have the same modifier. 22.
Great. He tries to shove you back with it, and you move out of the way. That is going to be his turn. Miguel, you are up.
I just take a
And you
step
will not
back
get
and he
hiding
tries.
bonuses because both of them knew you were there.
Okay. As he tries to shove at me, I just take a single step back to stop the shove and see, I'll handle you later. First. And that would be, I already measured the distance, I'm going to measure it again. The distance from me to her is 30 feet. I'd be stopping
Yes,
about here,
that's
which
correct.
is 20 feet. I am willingly going to take attack of opportunity from him.
Amazing. He's going to make an attack on you. It's going to be a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Great.
And I run right up to Mai, and I'm going to roll to hit.
What did you say?
I'm going to roll to hit.
Great.
Does a 15 hit?
15 hits. Roll your damage.
D6 plus. Six. And now, I will hit her again.
Great.
20.
20
Not
hits.
natural. Five.
Great.
That's about 11 damage to her, I think.
Yep.
She would be hurting.
Mm-hmm.
How does she look at the moment?
Bloodied.
Good.
Aaron.
As I
turn.
punch her, I do just say, no hard feelings. However, I am the bad guy.
Yeah. Love it. Aaron. He is going to... He's going to make an attack on Mai as well.
You got the memo.
Yeah. That's going to hit. She is still up. Barely.
Does he have a second attack by chance?
He does not. He is not built. Very few people are built for a second attack in their turn. At this
It's
level.
also level 3. Do not forget that.
Yeah. Trust me, I haven't forgotten. It is Mai's turn.
I'm the only one here, I think, with 2 attacks in turn.
In this place, absolutely. She is going to make a steady aim. And she's going to use her bonus action to steady aim. And shoot at you. And use the sharpshooter feat. It's going to be a 4 to hit.
Would you like to guess?
Yeah, I'm assuming no.
Actually, no, it does hit. I'm kidding. Yeah, it misses.
Great, that's her turn.
She puts her gun up, and Miguel just pushes it to the side.
Yeah. Lee is up. He is now flanking you. Lee is going... yes. He's going to make an attack roll at you at advantage. It's going to be an 11 on the first roll. And a 24 on the
roll hits.
second.
Second roll hits.
Wonderful. 7 points of damage on you.
Heard.
And then he's going to stand right there.
What's funny is I'm not bloodied.
Yeah. How much damage have you taken?
I've taken 14 damage. I have 31 health. I have 17 left.
You have 17?
Yes.
Great. I need to clock it as well because I have it written down on this lovely little map. All right. That is going to be his turn. Miguel, you are up.
So with my action, I'm going to hit May again, or Mai again.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
That's an 8. That failed.
Misses.
Unless she has an absolutely abysmal, but yeah.
No.
Anyway. With my bonus action, I'm going to use quirk point regeneration, spend a quirk point, roll 1 hit dice, and regain that as HP.
Great. Go ahead and do it.
That's 1d10 plus my con.
Mm-hmm.
What is my con? Oh wow, my good con. Never mind. That is as bad as it could be. Jeez. That's a 4.
Great. You get 4 more HP. All right.
Hey, I'll take
It's going to be Aaron's turn. Aaron is going to make an attack on
no
her.
longer at advantage because he's an idiot. I missed.
Yep. Misses. That's all he's got. Mai. She's going to use stay aim and her sharpshooter feat to make an attack on you. Misses. Still.
Miguel didn't even look at her this time.
Yeah.
She just missed.
It's the sniper rifle. She just can't get an angle on it.
She's not American.
Lee's going.
Unlike my
Lee's
boy.
going to go 5, 10. Get flanking with you. It's going to be a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
And a 26
hit.
to hit. Natural 20.
Oh, natural 20. Ooh.
Yes.
That hurt. So
that's going to be 1d6 plus 10 for 13 points of damage. And then he's going to go right back where he was.
Out of my own curiosity, why does he keep doing that?
I guess you'll see.
Opposite?
No.
Wait, no, he's protecting her. He's raising her AC.
Perhaps.
He has a protection feat. It is the most logical thing with his quirk. But Miguel wouldn't know that, so he's not paying attention to it. Anyway.
Now you're bloodied, though.
Yeah, I'm going to bonus action attack Mai.
Okay, make an attack roll.
And that distinction is important.
Mm-hmm.
Going to bonus action attack her. That's an 8, so that fails.
Misses.
And with my action, I would like to use my quirk point heal to regain the full amount I can get from it.
Which is undoing everything he just did.
Which is 13, which exactly returns me to what I had.
Great. Aaron, again, make an attack roll. Miss. Natural 1.
Aaron!
I'm trying! Y'all standing so close together. That's going to be his turn. Can't really do much. Same thing. Just a flat d20 roll. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Great. So she used the sharpshooter feat on this, which subtracted the 5 that she would have gotten. In additional to hit, and
added it to her damage.
Yeah. And it adds 10 to her damage.
That's bullcrap.
So she's going to roll plus her dex as well. So this is going to be her damage. 22 points of damage.
I am bound.
Great. That is going to be her turn. Lee is going to move 5 and stand in front of her and provide half cover. That is going to be his turn. Miguel, go ahead and make an unconscious saving throw.
Would that be Constitution saving?
No, it'd be a flat D20 roll, unless you have something that says that you can add your...
I mean, I have exhaustion resistance, but I don't think that counts.
Yeah, exhaustion resistance would not qualify to unconscious resistance.
Yeah, so it's just a flat D20.
Mm-hmm.
14?
Success.
Let me get it down.
Aaron. Aaron is going to do the exact same thing. Make a attack roll on her. And 8 misses. That is going to be his turn. Mai is going to make an attack roll on him.
Wow, this is going to be a very eventful game.
Yeah. So we're just going to speed through this as they make attacks. Natural 1. She doesn't. Lee is going to continue to use protection. Unconscious saving throw.
11.
Success. Aaron Adams. Same thing. That's going to hit her. Barely.
Please knock her out.
That he does 1d10 plus 1d6 plus 3. 8. She is out.
Hey. Unfortunately, she can very well just natural 20 this next one.
Lee is going to use his reaction to use interception and subtract 1d10 plus 2 from this attack.
Dang it.
Minimum. What damage did he do? 13?
He did 8 damage.
Yeah, he did. So he's going to. She's still out.
What was she at when she got hit, out of curiosity?
2.
Ah.
She was not going to survive that. Unconscious saving throw from her. 15. Success. Lee is going to go 5, 10, 25, 30, dash, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. That's going to be his turn. Miguel, unconscious saving throw.
13.
Success.
Am I back up?
No, you are now just at a flat 0. If Aaron wakes you up with an action, you will have 1 HP.
I hope he wakes me up with an action.
Aaron is going to move to get ready to attack. My 15, second success. Lee. Jolie.
Do the thing. Yes, you need to go up the stairs like a normal person.
That's going to be his turn. Miguel, you are just unconscious now. Aaron, he cannot see him, so he's going to move 5, 10, 15, make an attack roll. Plus 5. Aaron does not hit.
Great, love to see that.
My unconscious saving throw. Success. She's just flat unconscious now. Lee! 5. He's on the second floor where y'all cannot see anything, so we're just going to speed.
Just do rolls.
Yeah. Rolls a 13. A 13. What is... Aaron. Does not hit him. Miss. Aaron misses. Lee hits. Dealing 6 points of damage. Ooh, 1 second. I gotta fix that. And go 6 points from him. There we go. We're just gonna speed through this. A disadvantage because he's within melee range. Misses. Lee attack. Hits. 8
It's
points
such a
of damage.
gripping fight as me and the random girl are just dead next to each other.
Aaron is bloodied. Aaron making an attack. That one misses. We're not going to even deal with that. Rolling at disadvantage. Lee misses. Aaron misses. Lee hits. Four points of damage. Aaron misses. Lee hits. Aaron at 5 HP. Aaron misses.
That's a miss?
Lee misses.
Oh,
yes.
Miss. I didn't see it was disadvantage at first.
Aaron at disadvantage. Misses. Lee misses. Aaron misses. Lee hits. Takes Aaron out. We are officially 3 minutes. That was a 3 minute.
That was 3 minutes, and most of it was spent with them. Okay, well, now he has to find the
so
thing.
now we have
Now he has
3.
to find the bomb.
Yeah. Now he has to find the bomb. I'm going to roll a intelligence check for Lee to see if he's going to try and grab the med pack from Mai, if he even remembers. Which he needs to be a 13. He does not. Great.
I don't think he finds it, Asher.
Well, we're going to roll some investigation checks. And we'll see. He does not have proficiency with investigation. It's a +0 roll for the first floor. Does not find it. Second floor. Does not find it. Third floor. Does not find it. Bomb goes off. The villains win.
Yes!
All right. And our heroes finish our heroes finish their first day of hero course. Thank you all for coming and listening in to a very exclusively combat. I hope that all of you have a good night and keep adventuring. we're going to come back next week and figure out what they do after this first adventure. Granted, most of them are coming from the emergency room. Thank you all for
I'm
listening.
fine,
Have a
just
good night. Thank you guys so much for watching Poor Rolls with Style. This next part will be for those who just want the highlights and did not want to listen to the entire combat. But first, let's explain the scenery a little bit. Our heroes were on a construction site for a 3-floor building. All of our players were spread into 3 different 2-person groups. We had Renata with Beru, also has slowly gaining the name The Freak. Yumiko was with Ono, the redhead that has an immortality quirk. And then Miguel was with the American exchange student, Aaron. Renata and Beru, being heroes, went against Sosei and Shota. Sosei being our lovely friend who makes potions, and Shota, who we learned during this combat that he has a quirk that allows him to grow and manipulate his own bone. Renata, in a quick scope of her combat, skimmed the bottom floor before finding the elevator to the 2nd floor. Heading up to the 2nd floor, she got ambushed by Shota and got stuck in a combat while Beru was still on the 1st floor. Rushing up after hearing the sounds of combat, Beru noticed that and went to the 3rd floor, where he found Sosei guarding the bomb. Using his skills to dodge out of the way of her combat and focusing exclusively on getting the bomb, Beru and Renata won their section, and she scored a pretty nice grade. Yumiko and Ono were going against Milo, the bull mutation guy, and Shicho, the girl who ran the study session and has the quirk where when she reads books, she's able to gain skills after understanding the book and the characters after a certain level. As the villains, Yumiko and Ono set up an ambush right at the front gates after hiding their bomb on the 3rd floor. It was a straight brawl right out the gate, where Yumiko was going back and forth with Milo after sending Ono to just wail on what she deemed the weaker of the 2. Both tanks going down multiple times left the 2, Ono and Shicho, to be basically hitting each other with hands and books, just going for a full-out brawl. Unfortunately for Yumiko, Ono got knocked out and tied up, and Shicho was able to find the bomb before the 10 minutes were up for hers. The last fight for our group, and the 3rd fight out of the 5 from the first-year hero course, Miguel and Aaron also were villains, and they were going against Mai and Lee. Not knowing what either of their quirks were, Miguel set up an ambush with Aaron standing on the 2nd floor with his consumption cannon set and ready to shoot at the people as they landed, and Miguel hiding around the corner. Unfortunately, his plan failed, and Mai, using her radar quirk where she's able to sense anything within a 50-foot radius, including people or objects, spotted him immediately and was able to make some fires on him with her non-lethal sniper rifle. Fortunately for Miguel, he was able to take down Mai before she could get anywhere near his bomb, which was hidden behind the buildings on the 1st floor. But unfortunately, he was taken down very quickly by Lee, a Chinese exchange student who has a spectral shield and is able to use it for defense and reflecting damage. Aaron and Miguel unfortunately did go down as they were unable to hit the person who was able to block most of their attacks, but they still were successful in the end as they hit a bomb where Lee could not find it as Mai was out and unable to help him with the search. That is all that happened in this entire session. I cannot wait to see what happens next week whenever they get back to hang out with their friends. I hope y'all have an amazing day. And hey, remember, roll with style, even if it's bad. Y'all have a good night, everyone. I'll see y'all next time.